Oh my gosh. What is Grandpa Kelsey's name? We never met him.
Was it not Theodore?
Is it Theodore?
Was it Michael?
It might have been Michael.
Damn, we should know this, man.
I know. This is embarrassing.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, what's your dad's name?
Willis.
Willis. Man, we are way off.
How the did we forget Willis? Welcome back to New Heights, presented by Wave Sports and Entertainment.
Hell.
Brought to you by the all-new Experience Smart Money debit card. That's right, folks, the debit card that can build credit without the debt. Imagine that. We are your hosts. I'm Travis Kelsey. This is my big brother, Jason Kelsey, out of Cleveland Heights, Ohio. University of Cincinnati alum, baby. Go Bearcats. And a New Heights episode actually drops every Wednesday during the NFL season.
That is true.
Subscribe on YouTube and wherever you get your podcasts, and follow the show on all social media at New Heights Show with one S.
Please.
As you know, 92%ers, Jason's going to tell you what we got coming up next.
We got a fantastic episode, Trav. We're going to touch on everything that's been happening in the world of football, as well as get into how we spent our bye weeks. That's right, including me getting roasted at a place called the Wiener Circle.
What?
Travis allegedly being out of the country, although you can never tell with AI these days who's where, folks, and what's where.
It's crazy what it come out these days.
And then, of course, we're going to talk about the biggest storylines that have happened across the NFL in Week 10.
Woo.
But first, before we get to any of that, we're always going to hit to a little bit of that. New news!
Coming in hot.
That's right, baby. Family reunion game watch party at B-Dubs. We got some more details for our family reunion game event that's taking place in Philadelphia.
Yeah, buddy.
We're officially partnering with our friends at B-Dubs. That's right, Buffalo Wild Wings, and the 92%ers are having a watch party on Monday, November 20th. I think that's the day of the game, if I'm not mistaken.
That's Monday Night Football. They're watching the game, Jason.
Okay, at B-Dubs, which
there we go.
If you know this,
and he gets it.
But they have some great wings at B-Dubs. Like we said last week, the watch party will be in the Philly area for all our Philly-based 92%ers who can't make the trip to the Kansas City area. You have to be 21 and over to attend.
Got to be 21, kids.
Got to be 21 and over, or have a really good fake ID. Whichever one you have will probably get you into the event.
Did you have a fake ID growing up, Jason?
I did have a fake ID in college.
You did?
Oh, yeah. It was my buddy Alex Hamo's older brother, who was 26, and it had been expired for 2 years. And it worked like a charm. Never got denied. It didn't look anything like me.
I used yours for a little bit.
You used my ID.
Yeah, I stole your ID.
That's a good one, because you knew all the information. I will say, I did get caught once with Alex Hamo's brother's ID when they asked me what street it was on the license, and I had no idea.
You gotta, this guy, he's not very good at flanking, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, no. The one thing you got to know is the info that's on the card.
After that one, I just had never been asked that before. I'd never been asked.
Clear as day, not a flanker.
A very limited number of tickets are going to be available for purchase starting tomorrow. That's Thursday. Thursday, November 16th. Please follow New Heights on all social media for the exact time in which those tickets will go for sale. All other important information for the event will be available when you purchase the ticket.
And we're also going to give away 3 pairs of tickets exclusively on our Club 92 website. Hey. So if you haven't already signed up, head to newheightsshow.com and click on the tab that says Join Club 92.
How about that?
The two of us obviously won't be at B-Dubs since we're going to be playing football that day.
That's the goal, at least, yeah.
Knock on wood. But there will be 2 celebrities in attendance. That's right. Our cute-ass intern, Brandon, is going to be available, and Jets Jake. That's right. We're going to have a Jets fan in there.
You're in treat, ladies and gentlemen. You are in treat.
You are in for a doozy. But there will be giveaways, a raffle for some signed items, and, of course, a drinking game with the New Heights themed
drinking game.
Yeah. What should what should we have as the drinking game? What would it be? What are some things people drink from? Like if you see Mama Kels on the broadcast at some point, or you get a reference of Mama Kels, got a drink.
What are you drinking? Are you drinking whatever in your hand, or you got to get like a drink of something in honor of Mama Kels?
No, just drink in hand.
Just drink in hand?
Yeah, just drink in hand. What would Mom's drink of choice be, though?
I feel like she's like a Riesling. I don't know why.
Sounds like white wine, something like that. I'm with you.
Yeah, right?
Chug whenever they mention the podcast.
I think
That's
so.
pretty good. New Heights podcast. We get
Is
a
it
shout out.
a chug for however long they're mentioning it, or is it like a chug like you got to finish your beer? Or is it like a
just
waterfall
chug for,
until they stop talking about it and then you can put your beer down? I like that.
I think you just nailed it.
If Travis Kelce throws or kicks a ball into the stands, you should have to finish your beer or whatever your drink is.
Fuck yeah. I'm in on
Right?
that.
You're in
Hopefully
on that?
I'll catch a first down and throw that fucker in the stands. Fuck
No.
it.
Well, I guess, dude, that would be electric. You just start
every
throwing.
catch.
Travis is throwing his fifth ball into the stands today.
And the Chiefs are down to 2 footballs, both special teams footballs.
They are running out of them. The equipment managers are panicking on the sideline.
You can see him here actually screaming into the audience, trying to get a football back.
Just throw kicking balls into the
Yeah, just like now. Yeah, well, we might need Harry to win us another one. Take a shot whenever Jason and I are shown on the split screen. Nice little, got to order a shot.
Okay.
I'll leave that up to intern Brandon and Jets Jake to order shots for everybody, because it's going to be, if everyone's going to be in there, abiding by the drinking rules of the drinking game, that's going to be everybody in that thing gets a shot. So that's on you, Brandon. And
What else do we got?
what else we got on there? Jason. Anytime Jason's shown on the screen, you have to immediately start chugging until they stop talking about him.
If the chain gang comes out, you have to chug until the chain gang is back off of the field.
Oh, like measure the
Yeah.
first down marker.
Yeah,
All right.
if they have to come out on the field, you have to start drinking your beer until they come off of the field. That's a long chug.
That's a lot.
Maybe it's only from the moment they put the stick down to measure how long the football is from. What do you think? Not for it.
Yeah, no, I'm
I
with
just
you
like
on that.
involving the chain gang.
Yeah, chain gang. I just like saying the word chain gang. I just love that Ed Kelsey was the chain gang at Heights.
Ooh, I was on the chain gang a little bit.
I would have been cheating all day. That's why I can't be the chain gang.
Honest Ed.
Honest. Anytime there's a the brotherly shove. Anytime a brotherly shove happens, chug.
Take a drink.
Chug until the end of the play. Again, tickets will be available tomorrow, Thursday, November 16th, for anybody wanting to go to the family reunion B-Dubs watch party out in Philadelphia. Please check out Join Club 92 on newheightsshow.com to see if you can win some free tickets. Until then, we keep this thing moving. Sexy Batman named Sexiest Man Alive.
Hey,
Look at you.
that's me.
You fucking sex symbol, you. Oh, man.
gotta show-
Who knew?
hold on, let me get a little
Kylie
chest
had it
hair.
right the whole time.
Gotta
Don't you bring that out. It's fucking.
Yeti out there.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Oh, I forgot it's Kid Show.
Kid show. That just went in the swear jar right there.
What happened to the swear jar? Are we doing the swear jar?
No, we're not doing the swear jar.
Why?
I don't know. I didn't like it.
How about I'll put up the cash. If nobody else wants to put up the cash, I'll put up the cash. Yeah, are you in on it then?
If you're, this just sounds
I
like
think
you're
it's a
doing
great
it.
idea. We'll figure it out. We've been figuring it out, Brandon.
We're all, who isn't figuring it out? We're all just lifing.
It feels like it's pretty
We're just lifing.
standard.
That's a verb. We're just out here lifing. Just
It
out
feels
here
like it's pretty
figuring it
standard.
out.
I did figure out that you can give walk-on scholarships now, though, which is crazy.
You were a walk-on that got a scholarship. What are you talking about?
No. I'm saying they can be a walk-on and get NIL deals that pay for their college tuition.
Oh yeah, no, 100%.
Yeah, but then like, what's the point of like? Why are any of these kids walk-ons? Why aren't we getting these kids?
Well, technically, that's how it works. It's just funded through the school.
But you're only supposed to get a certain amount of scholarship players. This is like a loophole.
Well, yeah.
And now
well,
all of a sudden you can
yeah.
have like 100 kids on scholarship.
Oh, you think this is new, Jason? This is how they fucking. This is how they've been doing it.
This is definitely new.
This is how they've been doing it in the
NILs
SEC.
Yeah, this is new since the NIL stuff, right? Because before you couldn't do that.
I don't know.
They've been fudging this.
They've been flanking this whole time. All right, let's get back to the sexiest man alive. All right, we're not going to fucking start to get it away from this, Jason. You were People Magazine's finalist for sexiest man alive, and unfortunately, would you come in like second?
According to people, but if you ask Twitter, like, I was first.
Well, the other individuals that made the final list: Pedro Pascal,
I'm way sexier than him.
Usher
was sexy in the early 2000s.
Timothy Chalamet, and Jamie Foxx.
I mean, Jamie Foxx is pretty sexy. I'm not gonna lie.
And Lenny Kravitz. You beat Jamie Foxx. Can't really tell if you beat him or not, but you were up there. You're up there with Jamie Foxx and Lenny Kravitz and Usher and Timothy?
When I think of Lenny Kravitz, I'm like, that guy's a pretty sexy guy. Like,
I think Timothy just did SNL. It's pretty fucking funny.
Timothy's not my style. I mean, I guess if you're into
Timothy's
little
not
skinny
my
white
style.
guys, yeah, I mean, whatever. If you're just being honest, guy does nothing for me.
It's not what you're into.
I feel like he only got it because his name is Chalamet. Like, that's a sexy name.
You're right. He's got
Timothy
the name going
Chalamet.
for
But then
him.
when you look at him, it's like, not seeing it. Just being honest.
There's not as much sexy. It's like, it's cute.
Pull up a picture of Chalamet so Travis can know who we're talking about.
I know exactly who we're talking about. I just saw him host Saturday Night Live. What was your reaction to finding out you were one of the people's sexiest men alive?
I don't know, Travis.
No, you
saw
do.
it. No, I already knew I was up for it. So there wasn't a reaction. Like, they called me and
They called you and told you you're the sexiest man alive?
Well, initially you were supposed to be up there with me, but you declined it. Yeah.
There's no way. How do you decline it?
I don't know, but apparently you guys found a way to decline it.
How do you fucking decline it?
I don't know. Ask People Magazine. I don't know.
So they called you and you accepted?
I don't know. I think so.
I didn't get a call.
They called me and said it would be me and you.
Sexiest men alive? It was about to be both of us?
Sexiest brothers alive, yes.
Well, that's not the award.
I'm just letting you know what I was told.
No, you weren't. This is bullshit. More importantly, what was Kylie's reaction?
Kylie,
She just she read it and was like, I told you.
like the rest of the world, it was, just obvious. I don't know where you want me to go with this.
Did you get like a trophy or like a plaque from People's Magazine?
I got nothing.
They didn't get you anything?
I lost.
Oh, you're right.
What do you think of this nomination?
What do I think of it?
Yeah,
I mean,
what do
I'm
you
all
think
for
of
it.
Jason Kelsey being the sixth sexiest man alive?
I mean, I've been saying it for years.
Saying what for years?
You're like one of the ugliest people I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
So this actually fucking threw me off. And of
Threw you
course, like all the other family members, like, oh, this gotta be, they must have just fucking wrote his name in by accident. I'm kidding. I was proud for you. I was like, nice, sexy Batman, just being a fucking sex symbol out here. Just obviously the documentary warmed up everyone's hearts and showed the true passion you have and how you didn't give a fuck about anything else.
There's a lot of, I guess, things that I elicit out of women, I think, and I would think sexy is not high on that list.
It's obviously higher than you think.
Husbandly, like
dude, some women find that super
dad
sexy.
body-ish. Listen, all the dad bods out there are ecstatic with this selection. Unfortunately, it could not win.
They had to get their diversity in.
See,
They had to get a plus size model in there.
It's like, okay, we got this guy. Okay, we got to get somebody with a little bit of body diversity here. We only got ripped, chiseled, or skinny, slender model looking men. Who can we find that might be able to get some plus size diversity here?
Who's a really big, sexy man?
Who's a big guy that isn't really sexy?
They call Jason sexy Batman.
That's right. What's sexy Batman looking like? Does he want to be a part of it? Give him a call. See if he's okay with this big joke.
Well, congratulations on being one of the sexiest men alive.
I did get a t-shirt. I didn't get a trophy, but I got a t-shirt. Shout out to Homage for the t-shirt.
Yeah, shout out to Homage.
I was going to wear it, but I'm not going to lie, I lost it.
God damn it, Jason. All right, well, let's keep this thing moving.
All righty. Kylie's autographed Eagles jacket. That's right. For those of you that don't know, the Eagles, and I don't know if this is who is officially making the jacket, but in Philadelphia, this jacket is actually known as the Princess Diana jacket because there's an iconic photo of Princess Diana wearing this Kelly Green Eagles jacket.
Legendary.
Well, the Eagles Autism Foundation is auctioning off this jacket that was inspired by Princess Diana, and they decided to use none other than Kylie Kelsey to model it this year.
Ooh!
And people appreciate it because
Princess Kylie.
Yeah, Princess Kylie.
Princess
people appreciate it.
Princess Guyana.
Princess Guyana. Guyana. It's up to over 20,000 right now. Matter of fact, at one point, Rob McElhenney, shout out to Mac.
Big Mac.
Yeah, at one point he had the highest bid at $10,050.
Hell yeah, dude. Okay, Rob.
Is now up to $20,000.
Damn.
And the auction officially ends November 24th. So there's still time if you guys want to pay a lot of money for an autographed Kelly Green, Princess Diana jacket worn by Kylie Kelsey. I think it's autographed by Kylie. Who's it autographed by?
Princess Diana. That's who it's autographed by Princess Diana.
Princess Diana. There we go. Yeah, I think we should get Kylie to sign some more stuff.
She needs to obviously do more photo shoots and sign more stuff because $20,000 is pretty fucking, that's a lot of money.
I mean, I know that it's kind of a joke that I'm kind of up for sexiest man of the year, but look at that woman. Look at that.
Talk your shit, player.
Listen, sexiest woman of the year right there.
Ooh.
All day in my book. We got to get Kylie to sign some more stuff because apparently it's
worth a lot.
We've been slipping on the value of that signature.
Get Kylie to work.
Other news, we have our song is officially releasing the day this episode airs. That's right.
Ooh, the Christmas album. Yeah.
It'll be out on Spotify for all of you wondering what a single sung by Travis Kelce and I sounds like.
Man, I'm going to get just absolutely butchered.
You can go ahead and listen to that. The artist is the Philly Specials, but I think if you just search Fairy Tale of Philadelphia, it should pop up. Maybe we can put a link in the video if it's out on time.
Yeah, I'm sure we can do something like that.
Be on the lookout
Check it
for
out.
that. Yeah.
Check it out. Excited for it. I noticed everyone in our office, or at least in the chief's office, is like, wait, are we a part of like Charlie Brown now?
Charlie Brown.
And I was like, what do you mean? And they looked up as like, you guys are using Charlie Brown like cartoons as the album art and stuff.
The first year when we were trying to figure out the artwork for the album, we wanted it to be like a playful, something that was like nostalgic. And I think we all agreed that Charlie Brown Christmas album is like one of the most iconic visuals behind it.
Legendary.
And we decided to make a play on that. Thankful to the group or people that are in charge of that trademark. They were nice enough to allow us to use that trademark and produce an album that used that trademark or that intellectual property or whatever that is.
The Peanuts, man.
And this year, it's kind of similar. It's a little bit different, but it's in the same mold for sure. So, yeah, I mean, we wanted it to be playful. We wanted it to be more cartoonish than just like an actual picture of ourselves.
Well, I can't wait for everybody to absolutely chop me down and make fun of me for how I sing. This will be fantastic.
Dude, Connor's got maybe I'll ask Connor because Connor turns the comments off on the YouTube.
No. We got to let the things ride. We got to let the things ride.
I'm going to text him right now. We got to have the comments on.
At least let our song ride so I can just feel the heat.
I'm going to text Connor right now.
Everybody can hear me sing like a little church boy. Silent night. Holy night. Woo. All right, now let's keep this thing moving, ladies and gentlemen. Don't forget to check out that album release, or at least me and Jason's song on the 15th, ladies and gentlemen, and we'll keep this thing moving.
Boom.
Fan mentions of the week. All right, now let's get to our fan mentions of the week. This is one of the craziest things we've now spoken into existence. That's right. It's an email from SpaceX. Space flight team.
I still can't believe this is happening.
Yeah, no.
This is nuts.
I hope it doesn't implode because it sounds like I'm about to go to space.
So you're really going to do it? Well,
Why?
read the thing first. Read the thing.
Yeah.
First.
Hello, I'm
Sorry.
reaching out from SpaceX. I feel like I have to read this like a fucking
First of all,
futuristic.
right away.
It's just like scam,
It sounds like a scam. It sounds like a scam. Hello, I'm reaching out from SpaceX. Super official. Promise.
SpaceX Space Flight Department.
All right, good.
Hello, I'm reaching out from SpaceX Space Flight Department.
Why are you reading?
How should I read?
That?
I should read it
Just
like
read the
a
standard.
robot. Hello, I'm reaching out from SpaceX, from the SpaceX Space Flight Department. We recently saw this article. It's an article about me saying I want to go to space. And is it possible to discuss space flight with Travis or his team?
Yeah, damn right. It's possible. Person from SpaceX spaceflight.
Oh, it's all.
Dude, are you really going to do this?
Fuck, why wouldn't I go to? Dude, I want to go to space. I want to see once and for all whether the world is flat or round.
Dude, if you can prove to our teammates, to all of the people, I don't know. Take a picture, but then they won't believe that. How do you prove? Can you FaceTime from flight?
Yeah, but even that can be deterred. They can always make an argument.
It's so hard.
Is my honesty not enough?
Can you turn your location on your phone and then they can see that you are orbiting?
Just going around.
Okay, he just went around a circle. I guess he's probably
maybe.
We got to get Neil deGrasse Tyson on here to give us pointers on how to prove.
Oh, please, Neil. How do we prove
the Earth is round?
The Earth is round. How do we prove? I know it's already kind of been proven, but
not prove to scientists, like prove to like everyday people that don't know a lot of science, like me and Travis.
Like me and Travis.
Like, I think that you don't throw like a mathematical equation or something like that at us. Leave out the obvious ones, like every other planet, sun, asteroid. Leave out the fact that everything else in the space is observably round.
Imagine if I went up there and I saw an alien. Like an alien just decided to creep over to the spaceship.
See, like, this is why you shouldn't go into space. If this is what you're going into space expecting, you're not going to see an alien.
Jason.
Do we at least know who owns SpaceX? Because last week you said Jeff Bezos.
No, you said Jeff Bezos. I said SpaceX. You said Jeff Bezos.
I did not say Jeff Bezos. I promise you.
You said Bezos.
No, I did not.
Yes, you did.
I promise you I did not say Bezos.
Well, shout out to SpaceX. Jeff Bezos, hit me up if you need somebody to go to space. All right. Well, I know Bezos has a rocket that goes up to.
Blue Origin is Bezos, yes.
Yeah. So if I said Bezos,
you might have said SpaceX, Jeff Bezos, like comma, like one of you two send us up there. Probably is what you meant. All right, that's fair. I'll give you a pass.
All right, now
can I get a Cybertruck? If Travis gets to go to space, Elon, can I get a Cybertruck, please?
No, that's not that. I get if I go to space, I get the Cybertruck.
I got to get something cool out of this.
We got to go to fucking space.
I'm not going to space. I like being on the ground with my Cybertruck.
The fuck are you so scared of?
I want a Cybertruck.
Losing your hair?
It blocks the bullets that are trying to get in.
Yeah. Test number 1 on that didn't go too hot. We're also apparently influencing governments because the Prime Minister of Australia.
Dude, this is cool.
He's fast tracking the citizenship of Jordan Mailata. That is right. And he revealed it on this show. He's not actually a citizen. And it sounds like the Prime Minister is going to make sure that he gets his citizenship, knowing that he grew up in Australia for forever.
What are the limits of New Heights? It starts off with Dippin' Dots. Now you're going to space, and we're making citizens.
Dude, I mean,
getting people their green
can't just
card?
say Dippin' Dots. I got Butterfingers and Bueno bars and Kit Kats sent to the facility because we were talking it up so much during the Halloween.
Nice.
There's been a lot of stuff reeling in, and I don't know, man. Maybe what's next? We can go to space.
92%ers, submit your ideas for what Travis and I need to ask for on this show. I think that's the best way to do it.
You know what I need? I
What's that?
need new chairs in the Chiefs tight end room. If there is I need the Cadillac of office chairs. Yeah. I need like a lazy boy recliner office chair. You know what I mean? Something that makes you feel like a fucking boss when you sit in it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You ever been in an old Cadillac with the seats kind of nice and worn in?
Of course. Maybe you just get a bunch of old Cadillac seats, like bench seats, and just.
Oh, Caddy, you got some old leather seats that are nice and worn in. Damn, that'd be fucking. I already struggle staying awake if it wasn't for Accelerator. Active energy drink. I don't know what I'd do in meetings.
Enjoy space.
All right, now.
Let's get to the next segment. That's enough of that pandering for free stuff to big corporations. Before we keep going, we need to shout out one of our sponsors, and it's Prize Picks. That's right. Prize Picks is a skill-based, real money, daily fantasy sports game, and it's the easiest way and most exciting way to play daily fantasy sports.
That man ain't lying. And with basketball season now here, you can pick combo projections across football and basketball from the Specials League, a league created specifically for combo projections that includes 2 or more players from different sports or leagues.
Prize Picks is really simple to play, and you can make your picks and submit your entry in less than 60 seconds.
Quick withdrawals, easy gameplay, and an enormous selection of players and stat types are what makes Prize Picks the #1 daily fantasy app.
And now for the portion of this ad read labeled personal experience to be read by talent outside of Travis and Jason Kelsey. Because we are active NFL players and cannot participate, but you know who can? That's right, our cute-ass intern, Brandon.
Ah, Brandon.
Get your cute ass in here, Brandon. How you been doing, Brandon?
I'm great. I need to stop trolling Jake with Jets picks. I think I've lost enough money being an asshole, and I apologize to him profusely. I'll do my picks and get the fuck out of here. Really quick, we are putting nothing but money on the Chiefs and the Eagles game, the little family reunion. I think after a bye week, I feel pretty good about a Travis touchdown. I feel good about Patrick Mahomes' yards. I mean, I also think Jalen for a rushing touchdown is sitting right there. But again, make your own picks. Do what you're going to do. If you really want to tell me my picks suck in person, come to Philly. All right, I'm out of here.
Solid whistle. Solid whistle.
All right, now hopefully B Rand did some right by you guys. If you want to play some daily fantasy this season, go to prizepicks.com/newheights. Use the code newheights for a first deposit match up to $100.
That's prizepicks.com/newheights. Code newheights for daily fantasy sports made easy.
There's nothing like watching football at a sports bar, and Buffalo Wild Wings is the sports bar for football season. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. They have everything you need on game day and for game day. Seriously, everything.
Everything? They've got to be missing something I need a lot of things, Travis.
You are a man of very few needs. Can't trick me, Jason. And nope, that is the case. I promise you, Jason, I can assure you B-Dubs has it all.
If I tell you I need wall-to-wall TVs,
Yep.
crispy, juicy wings with all 26
definitely.
B-Dub sauces and dry rubs and a great beer selection.
Yep.
You're saying Buffalo Wild Wings has all of these things?
I knew you weren't a man of great needs, Jason. That's 3 things the Buffalo Wild Wings has. That's exactly what I'm saying. Plus, in addition to having all that, it's fun to watch the games at B-Dubs in a sports bar with your buddies. Even making some new friends when you bond with strangers over an insane game-winning touchdown, maybe. I remember going to B-Dubs when we were kids and just wanting wings, let alone going to watch a sports game or something.
It's settled, Trav. You've convinced me. I know where I'll be watching all the games this season, right in the middle of my local B-Dubs.
All right, now, 92%ers, make sure you get to your favorite Buffalo Wild Wings location to see the games all season long.
Out of the house!
Get your ass out the house, Jason.
That's right. It's time for our favorite segment, Out of the House.
Our favorite segment.
I wonder what we're going to talk about on this segment. We didn't have any games from this past week, so we obviously got to get out of the house. And I got out of the house and flew straight to Chicago
Chi-Town, baby.
for Thursday night football. That's right.
Little TNF.
We went to Wiener Circle the night before with Andrew Whitworth.
The famous Chi-Town Wiener Circle.
I got to say, I know that they get notoriety, I guess, for all the shit talking that happens in the Wiener Circle and like the insults, like the comedy roasts that happen. It takes attention away from how good them damn hot dogs are. I'm telling you, they were unbelievable. Have you been to Wiener Circle?
No, I have not. I might have been in the area, but I definitely did not try any of those wieners.
Do yourself a favor. It was literally the best hot dog. I'm not exaggerating here. They were incredible hot dogs. I think one of them might have been technically a Polish boy, but it was sensational hot dogs, the cheese fries with real cheddar on them.
Cheese fry. I haven't had cheese fries in forever.
Poochie was awesome.
Yeah, the experience looked awesome. I would say you and Whitworth, fucking good TV, man. You guys played off each other well. As all O linemen. You guys are all kind of one and the same. Always here for a good time. But honestly, I thought Poochie was about to fucking just rip you,
Crush me, right?
and just roast the shit out of you.
That's what they all told me, and I was getting excited.
As you told her or called her Michael Strahan because of the gap in her teeth.
Listen, everyone told me when we were going there, Poochie is going to tear you to pieces.
So you decided.
Well, I looked through the window and I saw she had a little bit of a gap. It's not as big as Michael Strahan's, but it's a big gap. And I was like, I'm going to hit her with this one right away because, Ed Kelsey,
You're going to set the tone?
they said you got to go back and forth. Like you got to make it fun. I'm like, listen, Yeah, Ed Kelsey always told me you got to be the first one to punch. And a street fight, 90% of the time, the person that hits first wins. So I went in swinging.
That's a nonsense of a fucking stat. There's no way.
Well, hey, Papa Kelsey, are you calling Papa Kelsey a liar? You calling Papa Kelsey a liar?
No, I just don't know how many street fights he's been in where he's ever thrown the first punch.
Dude, he's a bouncer a little bit. Dad's been in some scuffles now.
Scuffles. You reeled that back real quick. Big Ed Kelsey. For a guy that preaches to start a fight first, his second rule is to kick a dude in the nuts.
That is the one thing. Poochie didn't have nuts, so I had to go straight for the insult. I couldn't go kick to the nuts to start it.
You don't know what Poochie had.
That's a good point.
You joined the booth, Kurt Herbstreit and Al Michaels for the Bears-Panthers game. A little NFL on Prime Video, baby.
Yeah, baby.
Man, you killed it, dude. You killed it. I saw the pregame and then the second quarter when you went on, man. And you obviously in this picture right here, you, Al Michaels, and Kurt are having a good old time, man.
It was exciting. It was honestly, it was an unbelievable experience. Shout out to Amazon. Really just honored that they let me do that and be a part of the broadcast. I mean, I know the Chicago Bears-Panthers, not the most exciting game. They're probably trying to add a little.
Don't be team shaming out here.
That's fair.
NFL
That's
football,
fair.
baby.
That's fair. They made it easy. They made it super easy for me. It was basically just a bunch of interviews, answering questions, but it was awesome just seeing how everything operates, seeing what the booth actually looks like, right? Like the different monitors, like you got the monitor right here where you can add the circles and lines on. You got this monitor here that controls your replays. You got this monitor, which is what the people are seeing at home. You got your producer in your ear. Al has his producer in his ear, and Kirk and Al's producers are like balancing between the two to figure out what happens.
Dude, this fucking sounds like chaos.
It was, and then you go to the truck and you see all the people that are responsible for like the over 35 cameras, all the footage coming in, what's being shown, those producers in there.
Damn.
It was mind blowing to see the operation that happens for a game and how seamless and professionally it all is done. It was really just it was cool to watch and see. Like I can't imagine the amount of data that is flowing through those trucks in a given game. Like the processing power, like if I'm making an iMovie on the laptop, if I get it longer than like 10 minutes, it starts to like glitch. I can't imagine the bandwidth that is that these trucks are operating with. And they have a separate one for like the game feed versus the halftime show, like pre-show, post-show. It's man, it was something really incredible to watch and firsthand kind of see it. You know what it felt like? The closest thing it felt like was Saturday Night Live, but on a much different scale because there's more things that are uncontrollable. But it kind of gave that same vibe of like, holy cow, man, there are so many people involved in making this thing happen and having it be the product that it is. So really, really cool.
Do you think you could do it? Do you want to do it? Does it look like something you want to do?
I don't know. I think
yeah, you do.
I could do the desk, pre-post show, have an opinion on the teams and the games and stuff like that. I think any former player could do that. Like you just have like an opinion on, not to like those guys are much better at it. And that was another thing. Like,
yeah, that's not
watching
taking
how
away
they
from
bounce
anything
off
they
of
do.
each other and do all that. But like that part isn't that hard of like having an opinion on something. I do think the booth stuff, that's an art form that would take a long time to foster and try and be good at. Like Kirk was, he was
one of the best to
sitting
do it.
there having a conversation with me. He's just like, yeah. So what are you going on? Oh, okay. I'm like, what are you? You're not only are you having like a side conversation with me
pro, man.
In between, then you're back here, then you're circling this, then you're rewinding, fast forwarding.
He's had to have been doing this for almost 20 years, 15, 20 years now. You know what I mean?
It was.
There ain't no flaws in that man's game.
It was so crazy.
That's how he got the job.
It was so crazy how seamless and effortless they both him and Al made it seem. I don't know how Al was asking me questions and then had 3rd and 7 from the it's like
just right into it, man.
Man, you are on point. I can't even answer your questions and stay engaged in this. What's happening? No, it was very impressive.
Yeah. Well, you made everyone think that you definitely can do it, because I was talking to all my teammates and everybody around the building. They were all like, yeah, no, Jason seems like he's pretty set on what he can do after football once it's over with. So you killed it. They also made you snap on your week off.
Yeah. We were simulating what Josh Dobbs had to go through in Minnesota the week before, where brand new with a team just has to get up off the sideline and go win a game.
Isn't it such a fucking wild situation?
It's crazy. Who did that? Was that Baker that did it a couple years ago? I think he actually had some practice.
He had like
it was
2 or
only
3
like
days.
a day.
He got there on Thursday, I believe.
That's what
if I remember correctly, with the Rams, and then went out there and got the dub.
That's right.
It not only got the dub, it was like a game-winning drive.
Yeah,
which
like
I
it was
think
a 2-minute
Dobbs
situation that he had
well,
done. Yeah. So, shout out to Josh Dobbs. But yeah, they wanted the visual of actually looking like what it felt like when you're trying to get used to another quarterback's cadence.
Yeah. Or a new quarterback comes in. What do you initially do? And Fitz mentioned that you immediately start taking snaps, but he made one mistake. He said, listen, I don't want to touch your grundle. Listen, okay, ball security number 1, you got to get up in there.
You got to get that grundle.
All
if
right,
I don't feel your hand on my grundle, I don't know where your hand's at. That's the reality, dude. That's one of the things that's actually becoming
are just out there.
Seriously, that's becoming a major issue with the college game, because so much of the college game is played in shotgun.
Shotgun, yeah.
That when these quarterbacks come under, they like have their hand like barely touch. I'm like, bro, I need to feel some pressure. Like I need to know where that hand's at, brother. If I don't feel pressure, I'm snapping to my ass. I need to know where the hand is.
Touch it. Don't be scared. Don't be scared, son.
Listen, if your knuckles don't smell like some sweaty balls afterwards, then you're not doing it right.
You heard it. Come on, Fitz. Get up in there and don't be scared of that grundle.
Fitz wanted no part of that.
He wanted no part. He was like, this dude just had some fucking chili cheese dogs and fucking
he was at the Wiener
French
Circle last
fries.
night.
Yeah.
Who knows what's happening under there?
That gun is still hot. I know it is. That thing is fuming. All right. And lastly, there were some 92 percenters in the crowd watching Thursday Night Football. Did you encounter a lot of the podcast fans out in Chi-Town? Shout out to Chi-Town, man.
That is one thing, not just in Chi-Town. The airport, like normally the Philly airport is a little rough for me because obviously a lot of people in Philadelphia know me. Chicago air, it don't matter anymore. The 92 percenters apparently are everywhere. It was bananas at the game. Everybody was fired up about it. We obviously got the picture here of the new news sign that I had to go over and sign, but people were shouting it the whole game. They were into it. They were into the broadcast, which was cool to see as well. And of course, after the game, they were into it because they won the game. So that made it even more electric.
Always good. I'll tell you what, man, Chicago is one of my favorite sports towns ever. Growing up, do you remember going to Chicago?
So I kind of said this, I don't know if I said it on air, but like, I feel like every Midwesterner's dream is to make it to Chicago.
It's like it's the New York and LA of the Midwest.
Exactly.
Big
like
city
it's like,
lights. I don't want to
man,
go
if I
too
can just
far
make it
away.
to Chicago, I will have made it.
It is a fucking awesome place, man.
It's a beautiful city. Whenever we went, it was just awesome. They used to have, they had that ESPN zone that we always went to.
Dude, I was just about to mention that, man. Do you remember going to it as kids?
Of course.
It's like a museum for sports.
Yeah, I don't even know if
you get to have like fan interaction stuff. Yeah, I don't know if it is either, but I remember it had like the fan interaction stuff where you could like, I don't know, shoot free throws or shoot from like hot spots, and then basketball hot spots, and then you could get a hockey stick and try and score on like a simulated goalie or some shit like that. I forget exactly what it was, but
Chicago's going to be so upset that we're talking about visiting their city.
ESPN zone.
We're talking about the ESPN.
I mean, we did the whole like
Sears
Chicago,
Tower,
the
the parks, the river.
we did everything.
What is Lakeshore Boulevard?
The Chrome Beam, bean.
Yeah,
we did all that shit. We did all that extra stuff. We got some Illuminatis and
as a kid,
Giordano's Pizza.
As a kid, all you remember is the ESPN zone.
Exactly. Man, I just went there for the ESPN.
Man, there was just a 3D vision in there. I was a
saw
hockey
Blackhawks hockey, man, at its finest, baby. Chelios and Almonte.
I do enjoy it when those like iconic teams in hockey are good, right? Like there's something different when like the Blackhawks are good or the Red Wings are good, the Flyers are good.
Flyers, yeah.
The Maple Leafs, like when those teams are good, it kind of brings a little bit
Because
more
those fan bases,
ambience.
man, those fan bases are fucking
Dude, it's
awesome.
just ridiculous. They'll get so behind it. The Bruins.
Yeah. Shout out to the 92%ers showing Jason love on Thursday Night Football, and congrats on everything, man. That was it was fun to see you in that light, brother.
I appreciate it. It was an honor to be there. Everyone was overly nice, dude. And like the whole crew, everybody like took me under their wing, and it was impressive seeing how good and seamless all of them are at that. Everybody from all of the talent on air to the talent off air. So happy that I was able to just be a part of it. Honored, really.
Hell yeah.
Our next partner is AG1. Being athletes like ourselves takes a combination of hard work, dedication, and taking care of our bodies. Nutrition plays a huge role in this. AG1 is a game changer for anyone striving for peak performance.
AG1 is an all-in-one daily nutritional drink that's packed with essential vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants. Tell the people why AG1 has become such a crucial part of Jason Kelsey's daily routine.
That's right. AG1 is the supplement I use daily because it's designed to support my immune system, aid in digestion, and provide sustained energy throughout the day. And trust me, it works. This stuff is a nutritional powerhouse.
And here's the best part. AG1 is made with real whole food ingredients, no artificial preservatives, no added sugars, and it's gluten-free. Just pure, clean nutrition.
Plus, it's super convenient. One scoop of AG1 mixed with water or your favorite beverage, and you're good to go.
Favorite beverage to say, huh? It's the perfect solution for hitting your foundational nutrition needs every day without overthinking it.